Buongiorno! I thought I would show you how I create my male Sims today, and I will just strip this man naked right away. Gonna take everything off so we have a clean slate, and I will probably just start with getting him some eyebrows because they frame the face quite heavily. So I basically just click around until I find what I like and just try and get a really sharp brow. Bring this forward a little bit. And something that I like to do is to bring the eyes like in and down. For the eye preset, I literally just randomize until I find something that makes sense for the sim. I like these. So let's stay with these and just some like neutral eyes right now. Same for the rest of the features. Basically just randomizing until something just clicks. Let's go with this one actually. That might be actually like a really fun look. And lips for male sims I think is really hard, but these ones looked good. Let's go with these, make him a bit more sad. And then my quote-unquote secret to hot male sims is basically just like a really like sharp jawline and like, I don't know, like a big chin, if that makes sense. And then it's literally just tweaking stuff here and there. Something that is really important is the sliders that you use, because how much like his face shape just changes by using this one slider. Oh yeah, I like that actually. I like big noses on men. It's literally just trial and error. I organized my sliders before jumping into game, and I think there are some sliders that are messed up because I can't slide his nose up and down. Well, I think we'll just work with this. Yeah, I definitely messed my sliders up, but I think we will just keep going and see what we can come up with basically. Something that I also really like to do is make the eyes itself like a lot smaller, and also this pupil slider I love to make these a bit bigger. And then I like to use head shape presets as well, and it's just literally me clicking around trying to find something that I like, and I think I'm pretty happy with this. And only then I usually go in and try to find a good skin tone, because I think it's a lot about the facial features. And something that is a must for me is this skin detail, because you can layer that over more Max's Match like CC skin, and it's so good. Oh yeah, I think I like this one on him. That looks good. Then just go through each of the sections and try to find something that I like on the sim. This skin detail by Fayish is definitely one of my faves because it gives like a lot of dimension, and I think that is basically the key to making sims, that you just layer stuff and it gives the whole skin a lot more depth. Because let's just take this off for a second. As you can see, like, this skin detail makes a huge difference, and it has like different opacity levels, but I just usually like this slight one. Okay, we have one in this section, and then it's down to body freckles. I really like the hollow springs, like freckles, and it's basically just like trying to get a feel for the sim that I'm creating. I think these ones look really cute on him, but let's take a look if we can find something else. For this category, I think I will go for these eye bags and find the right like opacity level and everything. I also really like these. They give the whole eye area a lot more depth as well, and I think this more reddish one is really, really good. I love these nose masks by Pixies. I think they look great on like big noses, especially on men. And there's also this one, and since my sliders are a bit messed up right now, unfortunately, there's a bit of like a weird shadow there, but I really love this nose mask on him. One that I also really like is this one. Oh yeah, I think that yes, that's perfect. That looks so good. I also like the nose mask by Golly Haha, but we still kind of need an eye mask. This nose mask by Fayish, Like Fayish does like great like skin details. You definitely have to check them out. I have them linked down below. I think this one is nice. With like this skin and like the nose, it like the shadows look so good. Oh, I'm so happy how he is coming out. Also another fave by Fayish. Let's go with this one because it gives a lot of like really nice detail over there. This is also another one of my faves because it just gives like a little bit of definition at the tip of the nose. And you can also introduce some more color by using this. But I think this one is a good color on him. On to the next one. Also this face kit is really, really great. I don't even know who it's by, but I will also have it linked below. And each of the different colors like affect a different area of the face basically. Oh yes, I love using these. It's like a little like highlight on the nose. I think this one looks cute. This is one of my secret weapons. It's by Vibrant Pixels and it's like an overlay that is usually like for acne basically, but it just gives so much like life to the face. Like it's just slightly like giving some color to the cheeks and like also the nose and chin around the lips. It's just a bit more lively. So I basically use this literally on every single sim, like not only male sims but also female sims. And I also recently started using chin details and they are a big game changer, I have to admit. I really underestimated them for a long time, but the difference like around the mouth and like the shadow that it creates, love it. And I think he would look good with like some bigger ears. Let's bring this down a bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, maybe we can make his eyes a bit bigger. And then I usually like to start off with the face paint category and find some contacts because I think they give a lot of direction like in general with the look of the sim itself. And these contacts, let's make this a bit bigger. Maybe also the pupil a bit bigger. Oh yeah, I love these on him. And something that I like to do is just lower the opacity like a little bit. This is full opacity and this is just with like the opacity down a little bit. And I think it looks a bit more realistic. I don't like mess with the eyelashes on my male sims too much. Like I'm not really bothered by like the difference that it makes for me to like actually focus on it or to put like an effort into like finding the correct ones. Like I don't have like a lot of eyelashes for male sims, as you can see. Let's remove them for now. I have some eyelashes in the eyeliner category. I think these are fine. Just gives a teeny tiny bit more detail. Onto the cheeks. There's this face sculpture, like basically contouring by NGC, and you basically just have to, yet again, just go and try what works for each specific sim. Maybe not for him. Let's see what else we can find. This one is an absolute fave of mine as well. Once again, you just have to like find the right color. I think this one is good. Brings some more definition and also some more color to the face. For the lips, I usually stick to lipsticks from Obscurus. I really like number 37. Another one that I love is 39. It just really depends on the shape of the lips and the sim itself. And there is one other one. Where are you? This one, 38. This is one that I go for like a lot, but also N12, N11 and N10. It just really depends on what you're looking for. Well, I think these could be good. And once again, you just have to take the time to look for the right color. Maybe lower the opacity a bit. I think that's good. Yeah. Then something that is an absolute must for me in the creation process of male sims is to try and find out if they would suit like a beard. Because I think that gives like a good direction for what works for the hair. Oh, I like this one on him. Unfortunately, I think it might be the blush, yes. So let's find another one that would work with the beard. It does not interfere. Let's just go with the Northern Siberian Wind face sculptor. Definitely don't be afraid of just like playing with the features to see what works for the specific sim. Unfortunately, with the beard, this lip shape doesn't really work. So let's try and find another one. Oh, I like this one on him. Oh yeah, I think that looks great. We'll keep the beard. And then to make it a bit easier, I just sort by only custom content. And then it's literally a question of just going through and trying to find what works for that specific sim. I think we all have like favorite types of hairs that we use again and again and again. But I recently started just going with the... See, this is glitching right here. So I will just bring the brows back a teeny tiny bit just to make the entire face a bit more proportional. I really love the peachy bunny hairs. Sometimes it also is a good idea to keep in mind that you can always put like a hat on a male sim, also a female sim of course, but like this hair for example, like it changes depending on if you put a hat on it or not. Maybe he needs a hairline. Oh, I think this looks nice. What about the blue black? No, brown doesn't really work. I think black hair suits him pretty well. As you can see, I have lots of different creators. Maybe we can make the eyes a bit bigger. Bring it brows down a bit. Let's make him squint a little bit less. Another secret weapon is this neck shadow that I like to use. And since we made his chin so big, it doesn't really show up. But I think this works, yeah. So let's see. Hairline details. Okay, so this is a really good hairline, but let's take a look first what we have selected in this category, the nose shader. Okay, we can probably replace this somehow. Yeah, I think that this is good. Yes, this is great. But I still want to try a hat on him maybe, just to see what the hairstyle looks like with a hat on top. Let's go with the baggier one. And do we have some fun swatches maybe? Why not? Let's keep this. And since we didn't put eyelashes on him, maybe we can actually just go ahead and put some glasses on him. If we can find a cool look for him. Maybe his eyes are a bit too big now. Makes him a bit smaller. These are interesting as well. What about these? Good work, yeah. But I really like these on him. I would have loved to have these in white. Well, I guess we will just go with these ones. And what about a piercing maybe? Maybe a septum piercing? Oh, I love this one. I think that looks great on him. Or should we maybe go with this one with the little ball? See, the problem is with how I create my sims, especially like my male sims and their noses, is that a lot of the piercings glitch. But I think this oversized one is really nice on him. Yeah, and maybe we can check if we can find a nice necklace for him as well. So we'll just go with this one. And now it's time to choose a body preset. First of all, I always like to use the Obscurus EA preset or the preset remover. Do the same thing basically to just have like a cleaner slate. Yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's make his hands a bit bigger. I really like this chest slider because you can make them, I don't know, stand up a bit taller if that makes sense. Let's give some volume to his legs. I also like to make the feet bigger on men. And to be honest, I'm really happy with that. And at this point, I usually just randomize their traits, just randomize aspiration, randomize the name, and just go ahead and save them to my gallery. So in case my game crashes, I don't lose the progress, because I would literally cry because he looks really, really good if I do say so myself. And something that you can also do is layer these app-like shapes. And once again, you just have to find the right color for the sim. Let's go with this darker shade. Also, something that I kind of started doing recently is put like body hair on almost maybe not every single like male sim that I create, but like a lot of them, because yeah, it just gives them a bit more realism in my opinion. I think I like these ones. And now it's time to find outfits. Once again, just gonna look for only the custom content stuff. Ooh, yes. Oh, this was so easy. Yeah, we will just go with this because yeah, I won't even like keep looking, but I will just scroll through to give you like a look at what type of CC I have installed and what type of creators I like. As you can see, Rona Sim, I don't know how to say like this creator's name, but I will have stuff linked. Also, Wim1373, Triliki, Clears, Soul is a must. Centate, as you can see, a lot of Rona Sim. Garfield is also on CurseForge. Ashwa is really, really good. Miro, Sunberry. KK Sims, Gorilla is also a must. Flickr is also a really great CC creator. And someone that I recently stumbled across is Wistful Castle. So highly recommend checking them out as well. To be honest, I don't use the Adrian Pascal stuff like a lot anymore, but if like you want some like cute crop tops or like basic white tees, I can highly recommend taking a look at their stuff. Mesmerizing has some really nice coats. So let's move on to trying to find some pants for him. Once again, just gonna look for only the custom content stuff, and let's try and find something that maybe won't like glitch with the jacket. Let's just duplicate this outfit so we can keep looking. That is like a little, I don't want to say trick, because like how much of a trick can it actually be? But to just have the options that you like basically save, but you can still keep looking for stuff that maybe you prefer on that sim. Oh, I think this pair has like different swatches. No, I don't like these. I don't mind these. Could actually be quite interesting to use these. Once again, Gorilla has some really nice pants. And also like trousers look great. Once again, Runa Sim or So. I really like the trousers and jeans and pants they make as well. Let's try and make a look with these first and see if we find some fitting shoes. Otherwise, we can just continue trying to use the other looks. Make the feet bigger because they look really small on these shoes. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I think we are done. This was a really quick one. This is how I create my male sims. I didn't go off a reference this time because usually the whole randomizing features and yeah, even skin details or makeup, if you feel really stuck, helps me a lot. So I will have him up on my Patreon. I will change the traits and I will also change his name. I will have a little think on, I don't know, who he would be, if he would be like an athlete, tattoo artist, whatever else. So it will be a little surprise on my Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments below if you want a female version maybe, because there are a bit of like different tips and tricks I have for female sims. I will go ahead and fix my sliders now, but I'm still really happy on how he turned out. Anyways, hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye!